You say that people are worried. I mean, how genuinely worried are you? Is this a 2008 moment, a financial crisis moment? Is that how serious it is?
It is a very serious situation. You've seen the Bank of England's move today. That comes on the back of the IMF statement earlier today. That comes on the back of the Bank of England statement earlier this week. And it's a reaction to the markets. And the markets aren't some abstract thing. These are investors with huge amounts of money who are signalling that they don't have confidence in what the government did on Friday. The government has lost control of the economy. That is a self-inflicted wound. It's not some event that was uncontrollable, internationally. It's a self-inflicted wound by the government. For what? For uncosted tax breaks for those earning hundreds of thousands of pounds. And now so many people will be looking at their mortgages, their prices, now their pensions, and really worried. So you've got, tax breaks for the very rich, and price hikes, mortgage worries, and now pension worries for working people.
In saying that, under Labour's plans, you want to borrow more money, borrow money for investments, but that might be at unsustainable levels. We don't know where the economy is going to be. I mean, you could make things worse if you borrow more money, couldn't you?
Well, look, we've got very clear rules that we will fund day to day and we will borrow to invest. And they're the fiscal rules that we set out a year ago. But let's contrast this with the government. They are borrowing for tax cuts for those earning hundreds of thousands of pounds. Uncosted tax cuts for those earning hundreds of thousands of pounds. In relation to the energy price freeze, oil and gas companies have made excess profits. If you take them together with the energy sector, £170 billion of excess profits. And the government says we won't use any of that towards the cost of keeping the energy price freeze in place. We'll put it all on borrowing. That is why markets have looked at what was said on Friday and don't have confidence in what the government is doing. That is why we're in a very serious situation. That is why Parliament needs to be recalled. The government needs to abandon the budget because we can't see any more damage done along the lines we've seen in the last few days.
OK, let's talk about a few other issues if we can. You talked about immigration yesterday, but you didn't really talk about what's happening in the English Channel. Now, to a lot of people, that is of concern. Mass illegal migration, essentially, into the UK. I mean, what is Labour's plan about this? We know you're against the government's Rwanda plan. What is your plan?
To work with the National Crime Agency, not cut their budget, as the government was proposing to do, because they're the agency that can work upstream to tackle the smugglers who are causing this trickle of people, this number of people coming to the north coast of France. So we absolutely need to do that. We need to speed up the processes in this country because asylum claims are taking forever now under the Home Office, and we need safe routes for those who are entitled to come here to claim asylum. But for the government to talk the talk on this at the same time as they are cutting the funding or proposing to cut the funding of the National Crime Agency shows that they're not serious about cutting this off at source upstream. When I was Director of Public Prosecutions, I worked on cross-border operations in relation to trafficking. It can be done, but it can't be done if you hold the National Crime Agency back.
Now, Labour for a number of years grappled with anti-Semitism. We saw another Labour MP yesterday suspended for racism. Many people are saying that it's actually Labour who are the nasty party. Does Labour have a problem with racism?
Well, in relation to what happened yesterday, the Labour Party was very clear. That was racist, and we took action straight away and removed the whip. But what's happened with the Labour Party is that in the last 2 years, we have worked very, very hard to change the Labour Party, to remake the Labour Party, so that we could confidently put our plans before the public at this conference. And I think everybody who's been at our conference says the mood is one of a party that is ready to deliver, ready to govern. And having done the hard yards, changing the Labour Party, we now are facing the country to say that we have a confident plan for the future, which will change Britain for the better for the future.
You ruled out a deal with the SNP yesterday. Will you rule one out with the Lib Dems?
Look, we're going for a Labour majority. I've been very clear about that. And I was very clear that we wouldn't do a deal with the SNP. If you look at the challenges we face as a country, then I do not believe putting a border between England and Scotland is going to help us address those central challenges.
OK, and just some final questions, because lots of our viewers are still getting to know you to a large degree. So some quick fire questions, if I can. Your favourite Labour Prime Minister?
Oh, well, I'm asked this all the time. I like 3.
Oh, you can only have one, though.
Well, I like any Labour Prime Minister who wins.
What's your favourite tipple?
A pint of IPA.
Do you prefer Greggs or Pret a Manger?
Greggs. The cheese and tomato in Greggs. And the vegan sausage roll.
Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Oh, so Larry's safe for number 10, is he?
Larry's safe, although we've got a cat.
And just very finally, what's the funniest thing you've done that you can tell us about?
Come on your show and face questions like this.
Thank you, Sir Keir. Thank you.